Well, hey there, I'm Emma from English. This lesson is going out to all of you who are studying English for a purpose. So if you are studying to improve your English so that you can apply for a scholarship or a visa and you need an IELTS 7, or you need English for better opportunities in your career, then this lesson is for you, because you are not really interested in improving your English slowly, are you? You want to get there as fast as you can. So let's hop to it. Whatever your goals are, the 3 things that I have to share with you in this video will help you to reach any of those goals faster. And later on in this video, I'm going to tell you more about the Lingoda Language Marathon. If your goal is to dramatically improve your English or your Spanish or your French or your German, you'll definitely want to hear about it. The marathon is the kind of thing that's going to catapult your language skills forward quickly. So I'll tell you more about it later on at the lesson. But if you're interested right now, go there. Now, most of us are impatient, right? We wish that we could snap our fingers and be fluent in a language or be an expert in our career. Can you imagine how easy life would be? I'd learn Hindi like that and Arabic. You would learn English like that. What else would you do if you could just snap your fingers and be good at something? Tell me about it in the comments. What would you snap your fingers and dream of? The tough reality is it's not that easy. If you want to get better, you need to do the work, right? Now, let's focus on your goal to speak English fluently. Today, I'm going to give you 3 reminders that will help you to get back on track, working towards your goals, and get there faster. Oh, get outside your comfort zone. You've heard of this expression before, right? Your comfort zone is this safe, warm, familiar, comfortable place where you know exactly what's going on. You know where everything is. You know what you need to do. You never have to worry about anything. That space is comfy, but it makes you lazy. It's not where big change happens. It's where things happen slowly, right? Which is fine as long as you're not in a rush. But becoming a confident English speaker isn't just something that happens to you while you're sitting around on your butt, right? You have to look for opportunities to challenge yourself, to push yourself further outside of your comfort zone. My rule of thumb is if it's hard, if you feel a little uncomfortable or a little awkward, do it. 100% do it. These situations are what's going to get you to the next level faster. When was the last time that you pushed yourself out of your comfort zone in English? What did you do? Tell me about it in the comments. Now, I'm not telling you right now that everything you do in life has to be outside of your comfort zone. Ugh, that would be horrific. That would be so stressful. But deliberately create opportunities to step outside of your comfort zone. That is where the magic happens, but you need to create those opportunities. Oh, set clear goals and make a plan. Have you ever caught yourself making vague statements like, I really want to improve my English this year. I want to be more fluent. Those are really vague statements. What do they even mean? To make that happen, and to make it happen quickly, we need much more specific goals. What specifically are you trying to achieve? And by when? A better goal is, I want to increase my IELTS speaking score by 0.5 in 3 months. That's a specific goal. I want the confidence to have an English conversation with my boss at our annual dinner in October. Once you've got that specific goal in mind, create a plan, working backwards with specific events and activities that are going to help you to get there. If your goal is to have the confidence to speak with your boss in 6 months from now. What can you do to make it happen? And there's lots of things that you could do. You could use imitation lessons to practice your pronunciation and your expression. You could go to a language exchange each month to practice with other English speakers in your city. You could take a course, sign up to online courses. Now here, I want you to think back to your comfort zone. Are these goals a little more challenging than you feel comfortable with? Or can you make them a little more challenging? That's better. These are much more specific plans, and those things probably make you feel a little nervous, right? It's a bit more of a commitment. That's perfect. So tell me, do you have a specific English goal for this year? A specific one? Tell me in the comments. And what's one thing that you'll do this week to move towards that goal? Now remember, don't be vague, be specific. Oh, gets me every time. Interact with other humans. Now, this one might seem a little obvious, but to improve your speaking skills, you need to use your English in conversation. To do this, using English in conversation is 100% and absolutely the single biggest difference between students who just drift along and those who accelerate and get better faster than everyone else. You need to push yourself out of your comfort zone a little, just a little at first. If you live in an English-speaking country, close your computer or put your phone down right now and register in a sports team, or join a meetup for international students, or volunteer at a local community center. All of these opportunities are right there, just outside your door. If you're not in an English-speaking country, take an online class, find a language exchange in your local city. People learn English everywhere. Anywhere that there's an opportunity to meet other English speakers and join them in conversations, take it. The opportunities to practice are there. They're all around you. If you're sitting where you are right now and you're saying, there's no English speakers around here, I don't have anyone to talk with, well, I have to say that you're probably lying to yourself, telling yourself that story so that you don't have to get out there and get out of your comfort zone. Now, I know that that's probably not an easy thing to hear. We live at a time when you can practice English every day if you want to, as long as you have an internet connection or you're willing to do something about it. Now let's help each other out a little bit here. I want you to help me brainstorm some different places and different opportunities to practice your English skills, wherever you are. Share your favorite ways to connect with other English speakers in the comments below. They could be native English speakers or non-native English speakers, online or offline. But let's try and get all of these ideas in the comments together. Speaking of setting goals, having a plan to reach those goals, and getting out of your comfort zone, and interacting with real people, I want to talk to you about the Lingoda Language Marathon. At the start of this lesson, I told you that this video is for the people who need to get results for a higher purpose in their life, to take their life forward, to get a visa, to pass an exam, to get a promotion. They need to get good fast. And if you are that person, I want you to pay attention for a few more minutes, because this is going to be good. The Lingoda Language Marathon is a massive opportunity to boost your fluency in English in just 3 months. It's very real and it's right here in front of you now. In 3 months, you could become a completely different English-speaking version of yourself. Just think about that. The full marathon challenges you to take a class every single day for 3 months. What? It's a marathon, not a stroll in the park. It will require effort and discipline and self-motivation. But ask yourself this question. How much do you want to finally achieve your goals? because you could spend the next year or 2 or 3 years floating around on your English learning journey, taking your time, watching videos, burying your head in textbooks, or playing with language apps on your phone or whatever. Or you could leap forward in a short space of time, accelerate your progress, and get the results that you really want by stepping outside of your comfort zone and taking action. Through the marathon, you'll immerse yourself in language classes every single day. You'll practice your speaking and conversation skills with other people every single day. Can you even imagine the transformation? Can you imagine how confidently you'll speak in just 3 months instead of 3 years at this rate? And here's the thing. If you complete the full marathon, if you attend every class for the whole 3 months, Lingoda will refund your money, no questions asked. Can you see why I'm sharing this with you? In just 3 months, you'll boost your English speaking skills. And if you attend every class, it will quite literally cost you nothing. Your friends will be amazed, your family will be proud, and everyone else you know who's learning English will be wondering, how on earth did you do it? I've talked about Lingoda before because I'm taking Spanish classes with them, and I really think that they're the perfect solution for me. I'm busy and I'm kind of disorganized, so the flexibility of their classes is just great. There are so many classes at any time of the day or night, and there's lots of different topics too. I can focus on particular grammar points that I know I need to improve, or I can work on my listening skills. And all the classes are small group classes, which makes it really fun. And it takes the pressure off you if there are other people around to answer questions too. So when I heard about the language marathon, I was like, wow, some of my students would love to know about this. I'm also thinking about doing it because I can actually do the marathon in Spanish, or you could do it in German or French, of course in English, but also in business English, which is super awesome if you are using English in a professional context. All right, by now you're thinking, well, there's probably a few rules here that I need to know, right? Did Lingoda make it hard to get the refund? Well, actually, no, not really. But yes, you're right, there are a few rules that you need to know. The first thing that you need to know is that actually there are 2 types of marathon, the full marathon and the half marathon. Both of them run for exactly 3 months. This is when the next one's happening. But to enter, you need to make a commitment. You enroll and commit to a set number of classes at the beginning. If you complete all of those classes within the 3 months of the marathon, you'll get your refund. For the full marathon, you can enroll and commit to 90 classes. And if you complete 1 class each day for the 3 months, you'll completely transform your English speaking and conversation skills. But Lingoda will also offer you a 100% refund. They want you to immerse yourself in English, and they're going to reward you for all of your hard work if you can do it. For the half marathon, you need to enroll and commit to 45 classes. And if you attend 15 classes each month, no more than 1 each day, you will totally boost your speaking and conversation skills. Plus, Lingoda are going to offer you a 50% refund. So if you're looking at the full marathon and you're thinking, sheesh, I've got a full-time job and a family to look after, I just don't know if I've got that much time. But you do really want to set yourself a good challenge for the next 3 months, then definitely have a look at the half marathon. So how do you enter? Good question. Firstly, you need to sign up by this date using the link in the description below. And make sure that when you do that, you use the code that's on screen now, because using that code is going to wipe out the joining fee. Lingoda have said English students don't need to pay the joining fee. Then you need to decide which marathon you're going to attempt. You can do it as a beginner, as an intermediate student or as an advanced student, which is super cool because you could challenge a friend or a family member to do it with you, even if they're not at the same level as you. And there are limited places this year for the marathon, so you do need to secure your place. All of the details are available on Lingoda's website, and you can read more about it there. But just don't forget to use the code down here so that you don't have to pay the joining fee. There's one thing that I want you to take away from today's lesson. It's to take action. Now, it could be really serious, deliberate action like signing up to the Lingoda Language Marathon. But it could also be smaller but equally deliberate action. A commitment to find a speaking partner in an online language group, for example. Whatever it is, I hope that the experience is wonderful and a little uncomfortable. All right? It's good to feel a little uncomfortable. Now, if you want to keep practicing with me right here, right now, then let's head over to this lesson for some extra speaking practice. I'll see you in there.